So here's something. I know that it scares a lot of you guys whenever I jump down here, but that's just motivating me to jump down here even more. Welcome back everyone to the Hardcore Create mod, episode 22 now, I think, where we are going to be continuing our amazing project down here, and also something which I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but I have. This hole dug out by like our little circular chunk miner and stuff, it's not actually a perfect circle. So if you count the distance here, basically, this is like 5 blocks, then 3 blocks, then 1 block for the corner and stuff. But on this side, it's 5, then 2, then 2, and like, again, the corner blocks here and stuff. We're actually ever so slightly oval shaped. Which is weird, because this wasn't dug out manually or something. This was dug out by a machine spinning in a circle. But anyway, yes, so I want to continue with our project out here, getting infinite lava and everything. And there's something that I've realized. So you may remember last episode, I pointed out that even though this was filling with lava and stuff, for some reason, like, after a certain point, it just stopped filling up, which is why it's stuck like this. It turns out the way Create Mod handles lava, it's a little bit strange. So essentially, even though there's 10,000 blocks of lava here, and this is considered a bottomless supply, for some reason, despite that, this isn't actually going to act as a bottomless supply unless there's 10,001 blocks of lava. So yeah, what that means is we actually need to go and get another block of lava just so that we can put it in there. And I know that there is a lava pit down here, except of course I can't actually access it because, well, our access was at the bottom of this. So I've just got to dig down 32 blocks really quick. So yeah, if I just drop down here, literally, I just need to take like a single bucket of lava and then just go back up. And apparently, once I put this in place, basically our infinite lava is actually going to be acting like infinite lava. Because yeah, apparently, basically, just even though it says bottomless supply, it's not actually considered bottomless. I don't have any cobblestone now. Oh. So yeah, all I should need to do is basically just like come down here, just put that bucket of lava, and now it should work. I don't know why. That's just the one thing that I saw online about like how this actually works. For some reason, Create Mod is just a little bit broken with that. But anyway, that is not actually our main objective of today. I don't really want to mess with the lava today. I want to mess with our building. So if you remember way back when we started this project and stuff, I said that what I wanted to do for this project was basically put a massive oil rig here, which is why we've also put it in the middle of the ocean and stuff, and why it's out of sight of our main base, because it kind of doesn't fit the same theme. I just realized if I'm doing an oil rig here, I should probably ditch the Western outfit, shouldn't I? Let's go with something else. Here we go. How about rich oil baron pineapple? I'm gonna be honest, this kind of works for like a steampunk feel, doesn't it? Oh, there's still glue here from the train as well. But yeah, so I want to build a massive oil rig here and stuff. And the thing is, like, obviously, to build an oil rig, we're gonna need some certain resources. So obviously, we all know what, like, the stereotypical sort of oil rig looks like and everything, don't we? It's always like the yellow sort of truss designs holding it up, the massive platforms and everything. They always look quite boxy as well. It's like there's not much sort of complex shape to them. Yeah, I want to do something very similar to that sort of design. And also, fun fact, did you know that a lot of oil rigs float? It's one of those things, you don't really think about it. You kind of imagine that they're sort of fixed to the ground. But no, when you're that far out in the ocean and stuff, you actually make it so that they float. And generally, they do it with like sort of 3 cables coming up and attaching to the bottom. It's also the same with wind turbines. This is something I learned back when I was in Lotus Season 1. But anyway, yeah, so I want to do a design like that. And obviously, for that, I'm going to need a certain few resources, one of which being concrete. That's the one that I'm currently stuck on. Which, if you can't tell, I'm going to be using that for the legs of it, probably, and maybe sort of the main part of it. Like, it could be a useful grey block. But of course, because I'm doing a Western theme and everything in this world normally, like, I haven't had a need for concrete. It's kind of just been one of those blocks that doesn't fit the palette. So yeah, this is actually going to be my first time sort of making concrete in this world, and obviously, concrete is a bit of an interesting block. It's got a bunch of colors. We're going for yellow. Ooh, you can put it through bulk washing. That's interesting. thing. Although, I'm still gonna be honest, I might not do that. I feel like there's an easier way for me to do it over here and stuff. And anyway, I am actually interested in the concrete powder because, of course, we need that in the first place. Mainly because, so we know that we can farm sand and gravel. We've done that plenty of times. We've got it over at the iron farm and everything over here. We've also got it over at the andesite alloy farm. So we know that that is possible. I'm curious about the yellow dye. Is there a quick way I can get this over here infinitely? By the looks of it, I am still going to need yellow flowers, aren't I? Oh, no. I'm stuck with yellow flowers. I can't do, like... Oh, that sucks. Great. So I can't actually get yellow dye unless I have the flower still. That's really annoying. I was hoping there would be an easier way to do it that wouldn't require a constant supply of yellow dye. Okay, there are yellow flowers over there, though, so I can use that. I mean, I don't know how else you would get yellow dye. It makes sense there needs the flowers and stuff. I'm just hoping there was a way I could automate it over here. Because also, we're out in the ocean over here, so I can't exactly just, like, you know, make a farm for them. Okay, so let's focus on the sand and the gravel first of all, just because it would be nice to actually have that, you know, like, ready. We can handle the flowers later. Getting the sand and gravel is my priority currently. And this is going to be a really easy process, actually. I just need to... What do I need, actually? You know what I need? I need this pipe to go the other way. Or actually, I just need this pipe to not exist. This is something I didn't want to do because I thought it would look more aesthetic with the pipe and stuff. Although, in actuality, I'm realizing this would be easier if I just put a pump here. Although, I might still change it to a pipe later on just because, like, once it's done, it should be fine. But no, I'm realizing that I need to pull a supply of lava up to the surface at some point. So, yeah, I need to, like, go and switch this around. But right, yeah, what I'm saying I need to do, I need to basically take this and go and move it up to the surface, which I don't think is going to be a permanent change. I like the aesthetics of the pipe coming all the way down, but yeah, I need the pulley just for now. It makes it easier. We can change it to be more aesthetic later on. But right, okay, let's put that in there. That's facing all sorts of ways that I would rather it wasn't. Can I grab you, please? No, okay. Oh, you're so gone. Oh, that's so gone. It's fine. I've got a spare somewhere. There'll be one somewhere in these barrels. There it is. Right, okay. How do I want to put this down then? So placing it down that way, the pipe goes that way. Right, so the pipe always goes to the right where I'm facing? Yeah. So if I place it down that way, yeah. Let's put the pipe coming out there. We need these things, fluid tanks. Let's just make that a nice little 2x2. We are going to need a pipe coming out of this at some point, but not immediately. Oh, so actually, I need to change the height of this. I need a spout, which I don't think we have. Oh, that's easy to get. Give me this. Right, we can chuck that in there. I really need to dump some stuff. I've got so much in my inventory. Right, okay, so that goes like that. There we go. So just increase the height of that by 1. We need a pipe coming out there. We've got to put the valve, and does that just go there? I think that can just go in the side. All right, I should just be able to make a depot, and then basically if I put any buckets under this, hopefully they'll just fill up with lava. Right, I have also just realized this is incorrect. This needs to be a valve. Oh, sorry, not a valve, a mechanical pump. Right, you are facing the wrong way. There we go. So turn that to face that way, and then I should just need 2 small cogs coming off of this. There we go. Oh, but actually, we're going to want to disable this for now just because we don't want it pulling stuff through until the pump is right at the bottom, otherwise it's gonna break. Right, then we've just got to lower this as far as it can go. I don't know if we're gonna need to pull it up by 1 block once it reaches the bottom, or if, like, it's going to stop at the perfect height. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? I have a question. Is this gonna spin the right way if I do this? Dang it, you go the wrong way. Why? Okay, well, what if we do that? There we go. This is me coming up with stupid solutions for things that take 2 seconds. Right, okay, so that has reached the bottom. If I break that off now because it's not needed, and then if I put that there, are we going to start pumping lava in? We are, okay, and it should be a bottomless supply, so the lava isn't disappearing? I think. From what I can see, I'm not seeing any lava disappearing. I think our bottomless supply here is working. Because also, I think if lava was disappearing, it would actually suddenly stop saying bottomless supply. There we go. It's working. It worked. I'm so happy with that. But right, okay, so I am actually going to see if I can spin this around a little bit. Because if I just do, can I, no, hold on. Oh, of course you need to connect diagonally, don't you? Okay, so if I put that there, actually, can I connect it the other way? Because it shouldn't matter which way. Oh, no, I can't, because, oh, great, it doesn't line up. Okay, wait, hold on. So what if I just turn that into a large cog anyway? Yeah, there we go. Right, now, can I turn you at 90 degrees? Yes, I can. And then I just need to attach it like that. There we go. So this is constantly filling up with lava. This still has a bottomless supply, though, which means it's working. So this is actually a proof of concept for our entire oil rig. Because it's going to function exactly like this. We're basically just going to be bringing lava up to the surface and then using it for stuff. And since we've got a bottomless supply, it's never going to run out. But basically, just what I need to see for this. So if I put a bucket in there we go, filled with lava. Now we've got a lava bucket. And because of how quick this is going, look, literally nothing's affected. It's all filled up again. And if you're wondering why I needed to bring lava up to the surface right now, we've got to make a cobblestone farm. Yep, we're doing one of these again. I'm not gonna bore you with this process because we've done it so many times. The one thing I need to know, do I need a crushing wheel or can I do it with milling? I can't do it with gravel in a millstone, so I do need a crushing wheel. Oh, that's annoying. But right, I am going to need this. I'm gonna take those. I will borrow that. This might be useful. This is gonna be very useful. We've got to head over here. Question is, does this even still work or did I disable it? But right, we just need to craft another one of these. I'm not happy about having to craft one of these. I don't really like them as much as I used to. They're kind of quite expensive and they take a lot of energy and they don't really work that quick. But you know, we need them. Right, there we go though. We've got what we need. But right, okay, back over here. I just need to make this farm. Right, here's our output chest. Crushing wheels go here. Output chest number 2. Millstone, drill here, waterlog the stairs, lava goes there, and we get a stone. Finally, just power it. It needs more than that. There we go. So yeah, this is a ridiculously simple farm. Oh, I forgot to power the millstones. I'm an idiot. Can I power those with just like what I've got? Right, okay, so final thing, power the millstone, and of course you're overstretched. Oh, the pain never ends with create mod. There we go. All right, so this is a really simple farm and stuff just to get sand and gravel. Basically, we've got this one which is producing gravel, and obviously it just goes straight down into the chest. And this one is producing gravel, and then we put the gravel into the crushing wheel, and that turns it into sand. And annoyingly, I know that like these farms, the drilling is always way faster than the milling and the crushing. So we're probably going to end up with a bunch of cobblestone piling up. But like at the end of the day, it'll just despawn. So yeah, that's that farm. No need to go into much detail with it. I want to get to farming some flowers. And this one is going to be interesting because I don't actually know how you farm flowers in Create Mod. Like I know that you have the mechanical harvester or something, but I think this just works with crops. I don't think this works with flowers. So I feel like this wouldn't work. But then what else could harvest flowers, if anything? Probably gonna start with the name mechanical plow, maybe, or a mechanical roller. Let's take a look at the plow. So they break items like that. That looks like it should maybe be able to pick up flowers. So like it can clear up snow. Surely this can clear up flowers, right? It just said not solid blocks. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it creates farmland. That's not what we want then. I don't know if that's what we need then, because we don't want to turn everything into farmland. We just want to pick up flowers. Mechanical roller, you require an LED thing. What are you for? Clean up terrain around tracks and paths. Okay, so it just breaks stuff. I think it's time for this part of the episode where we just go and experiment with a bunch of stuff I don't know. Right, I need to go and find a flower. Chances are I do not have one. I've got rose bush. Could that work? I don't see why it wouldn't. Right, here's one of our wheat farms. We've got plenty of these. If I put a flower down there, what happens? Does it get broken? It does. Okay, right. So I assume that means if I go and bone meal the ground, does it also break that? Just right, let's see. You're gonna break all the grass? You are going to break all of the grass. Cool, right. And there we go. Right, we've got a rose petal or something. Right. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Break the flower. Break the flower. Yes! Okay, so a farm like this should be simple. The one thing is, I just need to know the range of bone meal. Because I think I know exactly how we're going to make this. We're gonna need one of these. As always, we need a bunch of casing. We can go and make a bunch of harvesters. We're also going to need a deployer. I think I'm just gonna steal one of these ones. That might annoy me in future, but I can't be bothered to go and get more right now. I also need to make one of these things. Of course, we're gonna need a way of powering this as well. And the final thing I'm gonna need is glue, except I've gone and left all of my glue over at the other area, of course. And right, I know I said that I might go and use the flowers over there and stuff. However, when I was sailing back over here, I have seen quite a few flowers over here. And if I can do it over here, honestly, it's probably gonna be more useful because it's at least like, you know, next to that area where we constantly are, and like it's about the same distance, really. Like it's the same distance to the oil rig, and it's not that far from where we work normally, so it's probably better to do it over this side if we can. So right, yellow flowers, that's what we need, because basically we need an area where we know we can get yellow if we bone meal it. There's a bunch of areas like this, but I would like a larger patch, really. We could go in something like this. This would at least get us several dyes at once. Yeah, let's go here, because there's also a lot of yellow. All right, okay, so we should probably go with a nice central block. Let's go here. All right, all we need to do is just clear out some space for water to flow and put the water wheel in there. There we go. The mechanical bearing needs to go here, and I am going to say only place when anchor is destroyed. So this is covering a large area, which it doesn't need to do, but we might as well make it so it can. And then essentially the deployer needs to go, is it here? Like a deployer here would bone meal, well, it would bone meal this spot, but would that count as like bone mealing the grass or not? That's a good question. We're going to need to work that out. All right, so we want to put an item filter for bone meal there. Let's just do like half the amount for now. Then all of these harvesters here. And finally, all I should need to do is glue this to here and then glue that to there. And I think that works. And the final thing to do really after that is just assemble it. There we go. Oh, God. Ugh, that's kind of terrifying. I'm going to be honest. Right. Is that working? I think that's working. Oh, it hasn't got... Oh, it's not got a chest. Oh, I'm an idiot. Stop. There we go. Right. Okay, so if we just put, like, a chest there or something, then portable storage thing here, then a chest, then a chute, then another portable thing here, and I think that should be it, honestly. I think we've got a flower farm. The one thing is, as well, that didn't actually bone meal anything, so I was correct. This does need to go one block down. There we go. So, filter for bone meal, give the bone meal to that. Oops, I just accidentally grew stuff. So, right, that's all glued there. This, oh, no, right, that can glue to here. There we go. We've got the chest now, and that needs to glue to there. There we go. We should have a flower farm. So, all I should need to do, assemble that. We can just replace those blocks there, and this should be working to get us dye, I think. Hey, there we go. It works. So I don't think it's very fast, and I do think it is taking like a bit longer than it really should to produce some flowers. Like, I don't know. We're getting very few flowers for an area that had a lot when we were there. So actually, you know what as well? Oh gosh, hold on. Just wait for it to go around. Right, and disassemble. I am going to move this across by, let's say, 2 blocks. So that goes there. Filter on, no, not that. Filter on that. Give you that. Make sure you're glued. There we go. Just break off the flower and assemble just like that. Right, there we go. So we should hopefully getting a bit of a wider range for the bone meal now as well. There we go. It's basically constantly getting stuff. Now, obviously, this is going to run out of bone meal, which sucks. I would rather if it didn't, but I think that's just kind of an inevitable thing and stuff, because I don't think that's... Well, there is a way that we could filter bone meal in, but it's not really easy. But, like, the good news is, it does seem to be gathering quite a bit of stuff. I'm a little concerned that it hasn't picked up some items, it seems. Is this actually picking up flowers? It is. It just seems like as it spins around, it's just got a bunch of items that it's shoving around as well. So I don't think it's picking up everything. Unless maybe, no, because there's a dandelion there and it has to have broken the dandelion manually. Or did, I don't know. It's like, why is it shoving around a few flowers and everything? Why are they not going into the actual chest? And yeah, as expected, it has immediately run out of bone meal. Okay. But we did get a decent bit of stuff. Look at that. We've got plenty of flowers. And that is how you make a simple flower farm. I can probably go and set up a bunch more of those as well in like other locations. But anyway, right. I wonder, is there a way I can get more bone meal for that quickly? Probably not. Because we haven't got much stuff that produces bone meal. And honestly, it's all just sort of the stuff you would expect. So like, you know, we can take stuff from our wheat farm down here and shove it into there. Oh, that's the stuff that we had earlier. And also the tree farm, which has stopped working. Okay, please disassemble and reassemble. There we go. No, don't carry around the stuff on you, though. I think this just broke because it went outside of loaded chunks at a bad time, but right. Okay, there we go. That should reactivate it. And yeah, we can also take a bunch of the saplings and apples from this as well. Like, that is also a decent supply of bone meal. But right, and then, basically, we can just take a bunch of that stuff, like all of the saplings, the seeds, the few extra flowers that we've got in here. It can all just go in here. Oh, yeah, and the apples. And yeah, we've basically just got it going through a chute into a composter. And fun fact, the reason why it's a chute is because it's a lot quicker. And there we go, 29 extra bone meal, which first of all, I'm actually going to use on this because I do need to get some more food. All right, if I just put some of this bone meal in there we go. It immediately goes into the deployer thing. Although I think that may have also just been passed. Ah, dang it. I mean, if we do it just quick enough, then like hopefully it just goes in nice and quick. I don't know if I can put it into the deployer directly whilst it's moving. Oh, it did. Okay, right, there we go. Oh, that poor sheep. Sheep, I am so sorry. Do you want to move? You can move? Yeah, okay. Yeah, get out of the way of it. You know what? I don't know why. This is such a simple farm. Like, it was always going to work, but for some reason, I didn't expect it to work. No, sheep, don't do it. Don't do it. No, move. There we go. Okay. Oh, gosh, that sheep. But there we go. Look at that. We definitely picked the right spot because we've got over a stack of dandelions. Cool. Time to go and make some concrete, which, if you'll remember, we haven't actually done right now. We've got a sand and gravel farm and we've got a flower farm, but nothing's being done with it. We need to actually make some concrete. Now, the question is, how am I going to do this? Like, am I going to use the fans? Am I going to basically wash all of the concrete powder and turn it into concrete? No, I think I'm just going to drill it. That's not even a joke. I think it's just honestly quickest to drill it for me. Because if you remember, back over our oil rig and everything, so when we removed all of those pumps, what we did is we've now just got, like, this thing spinning at a really fast speed. That's why, like, our pumps are going so quick into that lava, like, tank. So we've got this thing spinning several thousand times a minute and everything, and it's genuinely, like, got so much spare torque because it's being powered, like, it was originally intended for so much more. So I genuinely feel like if I just sort of put a deployer there with a bunch of drills, honestly, that'll just go quicker. Like, I am not even joking. I genuinely think it would be quicker for me to do it this way and stuff. Also, I just trust it more. Plus, I absolutely hate having to craft fans, so I'm just not. Like, at the end of the day, washing is inconvenient and it takes a lot of space. So if I've got a way that I can do it in a much more condensed fashion, I'm just gonna do that, honestly. And also, as you can probably see, this is the reason why I've set up this farm, because, like, we've only got 2 stacks, like, almost 3 in here. That's why I set up the sand and gravel first, because, like, now it's just been collecting stuff. But right, yeah, this is what I mean. We've got this thing spinning at an unreasonable speed and stuff. Why wouldn't I use this instead? Because if I remember correctly, deployers are actually able to place blocks. Like, the same way they can place saplings and everything, I'm pretty sure if you just, like, you know, put some resources like blocks into a deployer's hand, it'll just place it down for you. So I am just also gonna grab some of this because I would like to make some more glass. But basically, this should be fairly simple. And I'll do it all the way over here, just by the edge, just for the sake of, like, you know, saving some space. But all we should need is an output chest, a chute placed right here. Essentially, the concrete powder goes right here. We need a deployer facing right there, I think. Yeah. Or is it there? It's here, isn't it? So a deployer right there. An input chest for the deployer. Some stairs which we're going to waterlog and then just put that there. And finally, we just need a drill, which can I get this in place, please? There we go. This should genuinely be it. I'm not even joking. If all goes to plan, that should legitimately just be it. So I just need to do that. Yep, there we go. We can bring these shafts across. We can still walk underneath it. That drill is spinning nice and quick. It shouldn't matter what way any of these spin because they just sort of like retract and everything. Yep, there we go. That looks like it's correct. And of course, the easiest way to test this, just go and grab a bunch of our stuff. So what's this? I need 32 bits of dye, I think. There we go. Just turn all of this into concrete. There we go. That is 4 stacks of yellow concrete. I love the texture for yellow concrete, by the way. Works really well as a pile of gold. But now I am pretty sure all I need to do, just like dump all of this in there. It should be going into the deployer. Okay, that doesn't work. You know, it's times like this where I realize I should not be so confident. I am always ridiculously confident with my stuff, and then it doesn't work. Right, okay, I'm gonna quickly see. Oh, I can't put glass here either. Okay. Where's my iron bars? I know I have some. Oh, I've got a bunch of glass in here as well. This is fine. It just requires a little bit of tweaking for how it works, so we just need some glass there. We're gonna put glass back on this just for the sake of consistency, so I need to break this block. Glass here, just a bit of glass there as well. Put some iron bars there because the deployer can go through that. And then I just need to break the stairs if this can get out of the way, please. So if I just break those stairs so that it's loose water, there we go. It's working now. Gonna be honest, still takes longer to mine cobblestone than I thought it would, but it's not that bad. Oh gosh, all of that just went through pretty much. But that's fine because of course it just spits out the resource. So we just need to go and put all of this back through. There we go. And there we go. Concrete machine. I'm gonna be honest, despite the fact that this is probably slower than washing, I would rather do it this way. It just feels better for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know why I have a superiority complex with my own contraptions and stuff. Do you know what I mean though? It just feels like this is better than the other solutions. And also, I wonder if I can speed this up one more time. We're gonna push stuff to its limits. That's quite fast. So this should theoretically double the speed of mining, although I don't know if the drills actually work like that, and this could overstress. Oh, that's disappointing. How overstressed are you? Ooh, minus 1,000. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh. Now, also, this is actually a good time to bring up something which I have learned. Apparently, there's a little bit of an exploit with water wheels, where basically you can take the output of a large water wheel, but if it is attached to a small water wheel, which is obviously spinning faster, basically you can get the torque and the kinetic output of a large one with the speed of a small one. But essentially, if I break these two bits and just put a large water wheel here, so yeah, it's overstressed, but just quickly detach this. I want to see 0s you at current speed. Why? Is that because you haven't got water on you yourself? Maybe this got fixed or something. I heard that it worked, but there is a decent chance it's been fixed. If it is fixed, it's not a concern because, like, you know, water wheels aren't exactly expensive. I just need to put some more. And this also does remind me, I did say at some point that I do want to work on steam engines and everything, and that is still something I would like to do. Yeah, basically this is still spinning at the same speed as a small water wheel, but it has got the kinetic output there. Okay, right, no, that is exactly what I thought. So I wonder, could I just put a bunch of large water wheels but attached to a bunch of smaller ones? Or not even a bunch of them, just like one. Could I just do it with one? Like, just a whole bunch of large water wheels attached to a single small one. So, right, let's put these in here. There we go. I do still need to power them. Right, now, hopefully that's got enough kinetic energy. It has. Look at that speed. I wonder, how much are we up to? Oh, there's only 768 remaining. But we're fast. I don't know why. there's something I really love about things spinning at unreasonable speeds. Like, I think this would break in real life. Like, look at this. They're not even really spinning, like, together anymore. They're grinding each other down. Forget crushing wheels or something. Chuck a bit of cobblestone between those and it's gone. It's obliterated. And you know what? I'm so happy with that, and we've got a bunch more gravel. I'm gonna go and make some more concrete. Like, genuinely, all of that has just worked so well that, like, I am confident to just go and chuck a bunch more resources in. Like, we're gonna need quite a lot anyway and stuff for this build. Like, we always need more than you expect. And with that, I think we're done for today. I am going to call this quick little project here a massive success. And yeah, I know that this is an interesting exploit and everything with, like, the extra energy from the larger water wheels, but combined with the speed of the smaller ones. That is cool, but I would like to move away from water wheels at some point. And I know I did actually say this at the end of last episode, I'm pretty sure, but steam engines feel like they could be a good thing to look into around now. So yeah, if you want to see me work on steam engines and get a whole bunch of stuff in Create Mod worked out for energy, then stick around, because I have no idea what we're doing. All I know is I really like things spinning at unreasonable speeds. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.